What's up YouTube, it's your boy Team UC here, back with another video. I want to go ahead and apologize for the extremely late upload that you guys are receiving now. This video was supposed to be uploaded to you guys within maybe a week or two after I released the first initial two. For some odd reason, there was some monetization thing that was going on. YouTube had it removed. And upon doing so, I tried to retrieve the actual video to make the edits and whatever, but my computer went down. So that computer sat for the better part of a year and a half. I decided one day to just rip it apart, take the hard drive out, and then retrieve any files that I can, because there's a lot of files on there that was important to me. And upon doing so, I was able to find the video again. That's why I went ahead and gave you guys an update on the second video. So once again, I apologize in advance for what you guys are receiving. There are tons of things that have happened throughout the last year and a half that I wasn't able to document, and half of it I was able to document. If you check out my YouTube channel, you can see some of the progress that was being made to the vehicle along the way, and some other projects that I picked up along the way as well. That I'm also going to be able to document and put on here so you guys can enjoy it for your entertainment. But for the most part, the 300Z has made tons of progress, and if I was able to show you, and I want to take my time with showing you guys what happened to the vehicle, what's happening to the vehicle, you guys will shortly see that. So stay tuned, subscribe. There's tons of content that is going to come out. I plan on uploading videos on a weekly basis, maybe even every other 3 to 4 days if possible. With my schedule right now, it's kind of a little hectic, but I'm going to try to see if I can go ahead and upload way more content to you guys, so you guys can have something to kind of, you know, use as a base to either grow and learn from, so you can do it on your journey with your Z32s or your Fair Ladies, whatever, twin turbos and whatnot. But we have tons of Z32 content coming out, so stay tuned and look out for that. Pretty sure half of you guys even just said, screw it, I'm gonna go ahead and just replace everything that was supposed to be replaced. And this is literally what that last video is. It's just putting everything back together in reverse. So if you guys wanted to go ahead and see it, here it is, and enjoy. Alright, now that we got our pinion housing back inside on everything, we're going to go ahead and put our bolts back in, and then we're going to screw these down snug. But I like to get the first one on before I squeeze them all tight. I want to just screw them down, and then, you know, then I'll start tightening them down, but we're just going to screw them down first. So what we're doing now is we're taking our hex bolt, we're screwing down our solenoid, making sure that the O-rings that were on there were new. You'll put your new O-rings on both. There's 2 of them in there. You guys should see it if you guys pull it out, but there's 2 of them that are in there. Go ahead and put the new ones on and tie it down. Make sure you tighten it, but don't strip it. Give it a good crank. What's that? So the solenoids I'll put in. There we go. Last but not least, we are going to be tackling the lines that go to the rack and pinion. The only thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be installing just the short line. The long line I'm not going to be installing, only because it's easier to get in the car, and that goes vice versa. If you're taking it off, it's easier to take that line, that long line off, to take it off. But for this procedure, you're going to be doing the same exact thing. For all the threads, you're going to make sure that they're all clean from debris, and what you're going to do is you're going to take maybe some Teflon tape, and you're going to, for all the threads that go into the rack, you're going to thread them at least twice, right? And then you're going to take a heating gun, and you're going to heat up all the threads, that way they don't leak. The factory service manual, they recommend you do that. Some people, they don't do it, but you know, it doesn't hurt to go ahead and put some Teflon tape on this so you don't receive any leaks. I mean, you'd be really upset, you know, you replaced all the seals and the O-rings and everything, and you know, the only thing that is coming to leaking is the thread. So you don't want to go ahead and remove the entire rack just to, you know, fix something this, you know, minor. It's not even a major thing. It's just Teflon tape, and then after you hit it with some Teflon tape, heat gun, Teflon tape, heat gun. Take your new washers that came with the kit and put them on both sides of here. See how both sides are clean? Just go ahead and clean any debris that's from it and get going. Keep in mind that this right here is a 17mm socket. That is for this socket, this bolt here. So that way, go ahead and wrench that down when you're completely done. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some Teflon tape and get going. Really quickly, I wanted to go ahead and explain what I'm doing here, as the visuals don't correctly represent what is supposed to be done. So as you can tell, I'm taking the Teflon tape and I'm screwing it in reverse. The actual orientation the Teflon tape is supposed to go is supposed to be in the clockwise formation. So if the bolt was facing you, the threads would be going in a clockwise rotation. That way, when you're taking the bolt and you're screwing it in, you're not undoing the Teflon tape. So I just wanted to go ahead and make sure I explain that clearly. So the way that you're going to see me do it now is in reverse, which is the incorrect way of doing the Teflon tape. So if the bolt, once again, if the bolt is facing you, or it's in that way, you're supposed to have the threads or the Teflon tape wrap around it the opposite from this. All right, so Teflon tape right here, Teflon tape up there, screwing it down.
I see. Come here.
Yeah. Right. 17mm socket. Alright, and right, put the crush washer on there. Yeah, there you go.